Ja, liebe Tennisfreunde vom Rothenbaum TV, die zweite Ausgabe, diesmal mit einem ehemaligen Sieger dieses Tennisturniers und einem der ganz großen unseres Sports, Tommy Robredo. Tommy, welcome to Hamburg.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, Tommy, when was your victory at this tournament? You won this one event.
I think it was 2006.
What do you mean, you think?
I don't remember very good. I have very bad memory for the years and dates and matches, but I think it was 2006.
What are your memories at the time when Hamburg was still a Masters tournament? Was it always a place you enjoyed coming to?
Yeah, it was great because especially it was before Roland Garros, so we played like Hamburg, Rome, and then we were coming to the Grand Slam. I think it was a great preparation, and I know it was lovely. No, it's a good tournament. It was slow, the court was slow, and for me it was very good to play here. And I know then since it became 500 and it came after Roland Garros, I think it's the same. Maybe the weather sometimes is better. Maybe not today, which is a little bit windy and raining. No, but I think it's a great city, and especially with the lake here close. I love to go and run every day.
Ah, it was just about that. So did you run around the lake already?
No, because I arrived like Sunday night after the final. And yesterday I was relaxed because I had to recover energies, no. But yeah, I'm gonna go if today is okay after the match to walk a little bit with my girlfriend and with my team to enjoy.
That's very nice. I know that you had a tough time about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, when you had a bad injury. You were out of the tournaments for quite a while. And you made a great comeback. I mean, how was that time when you really didn't know what was happening? I mean, I know we saw in Braunschweig when you played the Challengers again, you tried to come back. Did you ever expect that you really get back to the level you're at right now?
Not. I think there is two ways of stopping or losing the ranking. No, it's one if you are injured, which you are in one level and then you injure, and when you come back, you know you had that level. And then another one is when you are losing matches, and then you get injured. No, then your level wasn't that good, and then to come back is worse. No, so on my case, when I stopped, I was 13 in the world, so I had a strain on my leg, and then all of that year I was playing, but I was working all the time. So when I decided to stop and get surgery, so I know I had a good level, but I couldn't hold it with my physically. No, so after that it was very tough because it was like 1.5 years after. And you know, coming back to the court, all of the nerves inside, even when I was playing challengers, it was unbelievable. I never had all of that nerves in my life. And I was trying, physically I was okay. And I knew that one day if I keep working, it can turn, no? Because tennis at the end is physically and mentally is the most important thing. And as soon as I won in Casablanca, then my level grew up like 100%. I was playing okay, but I was hitting the forehand and 2 meters inside because I didn't want to miss it. So after that victory, I was hitting the forehand right on the line, and the ball was going there. No, so mentally, it's unbelievably special, this game.
I think it's a lot for the spectators out there. I mean, they see you play and they think like it's an easy thing, but I think they have no idea how tough it is when you have an injury for such a long time. That you don't have to learn to hit a forehand and a backhand. But I remember when I had it, you really have to learn to run on a court again. I mean, you have to start the basics to get this confidence, but also to get the moves going again, like how to run to the ball. I mean, how long did it take you to really, not to full confidence, but just the physical part, how long did it take you to recover when you came back from the injury, really to prepare?
It's very difficult, no? Because in tennis, when you see it on TV, it's very easy. No, I'm watching now this match and I see, he had to hit it there, and why he didn't go that way, and it's very easy from outside. But then when you are inside and you see how fast the ball comes, the bounces, and you need to hit the ball always perfect. If you hit it a little bit in front, then you're going to miss. If you hit a little bit back, you're going to miss. If you don't leave the space on the side. So all of these things are a matter of confidence and time and hitting a lot of times. And when you come back, first you have to be physically good, which you need maybe a month to get in good shape after like 1 year minimum. And then you need to start playing tennis with no pain everywhere, because every time you come back, it's pain everywhere. And then you have to put everything together and start playing and losing practice, and mentally you have to be strong to accept that you are losing because you need more time. But it's not easy sometimes, because you know that you have been beating this guy like 1 year ago and now you're losing very easy. So all of these things, it's very strong for the mental, you know. And I think in my case, I was very good on that. I was just focused. And also what is true is when I was out 1.5 years, before that I was playing like 10 years in a row. And then when you're playing, you just keep going, and you never stop. So when you finish in November, one day after you start thinking what to improve for next year. So I never had a break. So after this year and a half, I felt that I loved what I was doing, and I really wanted to push as hard as I can, because the last couple of years I was doing it like for a circle, no? So I was going. Yeah, it's a job at the end. And after this year and a half, I really believed that I loved the way I was doing my life, and I said I want to push as hard as I can to be here, and well, I think that's why it's my second part of my life of tennis, no? Because now every time I'm in the court, I'm trying to enjoy as much as I can.
Well, so to say, it's a second career a little bit. Let's speak about, obviously, your opponent. You play against Alexander Zverev today, and you played him in the semis in Bostad last week. Just a brief view of what do you think of him as a player? At that age, he's 18-year-old. Normally, those young guys don't emerge so fast on the tour. It's not been the case over many, many years. What do you see in his game?
Well, I think he's a really tall guy, and physically he has a lot of power. So he serves pretty good, and he has a lot of great shots from the baseline. No, he can hit hard, and he can win a lot of points without even play the point that long. No, so it's a big advantage for him. Maybe he needs to improve in some other things, but obviously he's 18. No, so when I was 18, I had to improve a lot of things. But I think he's a great player, and as you said, on the last 5-10 years, it hasn't been a lot of young players going up that fast. No, and he has doing it. So. I think it's a great opponent, and hopefully today I can play as good as in Boston and beat him, but it's going to be difficult.
Well, two hearts in my chest, obviously. I mean, I would love you to win, obviously, because, I know you for a long time, and you're a great player, you've proven in the past, but obviously one heart for the young German guy, obviously, I think that's
for
okay.
Sure.
But no, I wish you good luck for the tournament. Very happy to have you here, and I'm really very happy that you came back from injury and that you had the energy to do that, and I think that's something that we have to bring across to the people. It's not just playing tennis on a court. It's really a tough job. It's really hard work if you want to stay with it, and it's just a short career anyway. So you got to really do it.
That's true, but at the end we are enjoying what we do. So it's better to be here playing tennis, doing what we always loved, than being in a factory or being anywhere and having some boss that is always going to you and saying you have to do this, you have to do this. So here at the end it's easier for us.
That's great. So thanks a lot. Good luck for the tournament. Zweite Ausgabe von Rothenbaum TV. Ich glaube, einige interessante Einblicke auch in das Seelenleben eines Sportlers, eines Tennisprofis, wenn man wirklich mal lange raus ist. Ich glaube, kann man sich mal anhören und sich auch mal Gedanken darüber machen, dass es nicht nur ums Bälle schlagen geht. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Ich hoffe, Sie hatten Freude, und ich freue mich auf den nächsten Gast, den ich begrüßen darf.